Guys, so welcome back to today's podcast. I'm using a different audio since my main audio device I usually use crapped out on me, and so we will see how this sounds and how the audio turns out. Maybe I'm just wasting my time. So before the trade deadline, there was a lot of talk about AD getting traded to the Lakers, and this was pretty interesting. I thought that he should, because I mean, the Pelicans don't know what they're doing right now. They're winning. They have like a 27 and something record. That's not a losing record. You could still get in the playoffs. Let's just say that as the AC. But it's definitely not like a winning record either. So to tank, you need to do what the Suns are doing. And why would you want to tank, you ask? Because everybody's talking about this new rookie Zion Williamson and so on and so forth. And these younger teams who are trying to rebuild, such as the Suns, the Hawks, the Cleveland Cavaliers, I would even say the Pelicans, they go after those picks, number 1 draft picks, and go after Zion Williamson. So people like, LeBron James got drafted to Cleveland Cavaliers, and look at where he is now. He's considered in the GOAT talk, right? And so that's what all these young teams are looking for. That's what Zion Williamson is, RJ Barrett, Bol, so on and so forth, right? Today's topic is not going to be about drafts. It's about where AD should go, okay? So I have a few choices down here. I have the Celtics, I have the Suns, okay, bear with me, I have the Raptors, and I have the Trailblazers. I use these with trade machines, or trade maker, or trade finder, whatever it's called. And it's really neat tool, you can use it for finding trades, potential trades, and what have you. So I use this to find all of it. So let's start with the kind of unlikely situation right here, which is going to be the Suns. The Suns is an interesting choice right here because I'm down on sticky paper right here. But the Suns is interesting, okay? So lately D Booker has been talking like, okay, I want out of Phoenix. We're just tanking the whole way and everything like that, okay? So I came up with the trade for AD. The Suns will offer Devin Booker and Josh Jackson, okay? Now, the salary cap works. Everything works with that, okay? It all works. This trade would make sense, kind of, for the Pelicans to be rebuilding because they get D Booker and we don't know how he's going to act in Pelicans land. And, they might promise him, we're going to rebuild and what have you and do it the right way with, unlike they did with AD and Chris Paul and what have you. For the Pelicans, they give up AD, but AD wants out, so you're pretty much forced to give up AD, right? So you give up AD, but you get back some really good talent in Devin Booker and potential talent in Josh Jackson. Josh Jackson, he could potentially be one of the greatest. I see a big future in him, but that's just my opinion. So this trade, it's interesting, but AD said he wanted to go to a winning team, and Suns aren't really a winning team right now, right? So the next team we're going to bring up is the Trailblazers. The Trailblazers is an interest. I came up with this a few weeks ago, and this is pretty interesting, okay? So the Trailblazers give up C.J. McCollum, Evan Turner, and Jusuf Nurkic, right? Evan Turner has a big contract. So does C.J., so they can go sign a big-name free agents. Jusuf Nurkic has an okay contract, too. I think it's like, I don't know, $20 million? I don't know. But I do know Evan Turner and C.J. McCollum have fairly big contracts. So you're giving that up. But you're getting Etwan Moore, Solomon Hill, and AD. AD with Dame Lillard just sounds so killer right now. Just sounds so killer. So here's the upsides for the Trailblazers. They get AD, right? You get Etwan Moore, you trade him away, you do whatever you want with him. You get Solomon Hill, which is just, he's a bench player. And you have AD with Dame Lillard, and you also get some, some cap room. And then for the Pelicans, the upside of this is you get CJ McCollum, which is a right now, get him done player. You get Yusuf Nurkic, which is some good talent that could potentially be great. He could potentially be great one day. And you get Evan Turner, which is, again, a role player. Right? He's a right now, get him done, win kind of guy. All around, this is a pretty good trade for either team. I think either team would both have the potential to be, gain 10 wins or what have you. Right? I think the Trailblazers win this, if you want me to be honest. But the Pelicans, they get Yusuf Nurkic, they get CJ McCollum, they get Evan Turner, they get those guys in return, right? So it's not a bad trade either way, but it's not the most likely trade. It's just an interesting trade idea I had. So that's 2 trade talks down. We have 2 more. So let's go and bring in the Raptors. Okay, this Raptors trade is very, very. It's interesting to say the least. So the Raptors get Anthony Davis and Drew Holiday. The Pelicans gave up Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, Van Fleet, and OG Anunoby. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Yeah. So I'm just going to call him OG. Okay? And they give up OG. Now, for the Pelicans, you're getting Kyle Lowry. That's pretty nice. You're getting Serge Ibaka, which is a right now kind of player. And you're getting Van Fleet, which could potentially be a starting point guard in the league. And you get OG, which has some really nice talent. He's got some guts, man. Some definitely young talent coming up in OG. For the Raptors, you get AD and Holiday. So their lineup would be something like, Drew, Danny Green, Kawhi Leonard, Pascal Siakam, and Anthony Davis. That just sounds so killer to me. And you get Marc Gasol on the bench. Their bench needs some help, but the starting lineup is killer. The starting lineup is so awesome. And so if I'm the Raptors, I'm accepting this trade right now. If I'm the Pelicans, I might also accept this trade. Because why not? Like, you're getting Kyle Lowry. He's a good upstart player. I don't remember. Did he make the All-Star? I think he made the All-Stars last year. He didn't make it this year, I don't think. You're getting Serge Ibaka. He's a really very talented player. Very talented player. But he's also aging. He's like 29 and going into his 30s. Van Fleet, which could potentially be a starting point guard in the league. And OG, which is some really good talent. So, I think this trade works out both ways. But that's just me. And then the final trade, which is just because, why not? I decided to throw the Celtics in. So, for the Celtics, you're trading away Smart, Tatum, Brown, and Aaron Baines. But in return, you're getting AD, and for salary cap for this to work, you're going to need Etwan Moore. So for this to actually work with the salary caps, you're going to have to throw in Etwan Moore, Solomon, someone like that, right? Some bench players and what have you, just to make this work. And this is a pretty interesting trade. So for the Celtics, the starting lineup. Listen, mine and the Celtics, I'm not doing this trade. I'm having to give up Smart, which is a really good defender. As much as I don't like him, he's a good defender. Okay, I had to take a little break right there. On this recording device, I can't see what time I'm at. I'm at almost 10 minutes. I should be at 10 minutes right now. So, if I'm the Celtics, I'm not accepting this trade because I'm having to give up Tatum, the future Kobe Bryant. I see so much talent in that man. Brown, which is a good, like kind of like J.R. Smith kind of player. And then Aaron Baines, which is okay. I'm okay with giving him up. That was just to please the Pelicans. But you know, the Celtics are also getting back AD and at one more which I would trade at one more immediately. But you're getting AD, and you're having AD and Kyrie, right? It goes either way. If I'm either team, I'm not accepting this trade, right? I'm just not. Maybe if we switched out, because I don't think they would go for switching out Tatum with Terry Rozier. I don't think they would do that. But either team, if I'm either team, I'm not accepting this trade because it doesn't look pleasing to me. It does not look pleasing to me. I'm just not into the trade. It just doesn't look very good. Either way, this has been 4 trades. We have the Suns, the Trailblazers, the Raptors, the Celtics. Either way, like, if these are the four trades I'm, like, asked, the Pelicans are asked for, or they, whatever, offer, there you go, that's the word I was looking for, then I'm going to accept, to be honest, I would accept the Trailblazers trade. No, pause. I would accept the Raptors trade. I'm getting Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, Fred VanVleet, and OG. That's pretty nice. I don't know though. Would I accept that though? I might accept the Trailblazers. It's a toss-up because for the Trailblazers I'm getting CJ, Turner, and Nurkic. I might accept that trade. But no, I would do the Raptors trade. All around, I'm just doing the Raptors trade. I enjoy it more. It's a better trade to me. I feel like I don't know. It's pretty good. It's a well. I don't want to give myself credit, but it's a good trade. Either way, the Pelicans. My theory is that the Pelicans won't be offered any trades. The teams, this trade deadline, that was their best trade they're ever gonna get, the Kyle Kuzma trade, and they give it like Kyle Kuzma, Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, not Kristaps, Zubac, and KCP, and like 4 first-rounders, something crazy like that. I would accept that trade immediately, so fast, but they didn't. Because, to be honest, the Pelicans, they're just not a smart franchise. And my theory is that they're not going to get offered any trades. The team, every single team that might have thought about offering them something, they're just going to wait till free agency and sign them then. That's my theory. But there we go. I guess that's where we're going to end it. So, thank you for watching, if you did indeed watch. And I will see you in the next one.